All right, good morning. Good morning. It's good to be back. Christopher Zazek, good morning, sir. Good morning to everyone. Happy, what is it today? Wednesday? Yep, Wednesday. All right, let's bring in these pivot points. Where the hell? Okay, here's R1. R1 is at 780. Sunil, good morning, sir. All right, pivot points are in play. 26,200. All right, good morning, Sunil. Good morning, DJNYCEN. Let's find out. We got the open in 15 minutes. So far, market's playing in this little channel. Thumper still short, huh? All right. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. We are in an ascending channel. I'm curious to see. This is the pivot point at 781, which they've been battling to get positioning above and get positioning below. So bulls are trying to push above that pivot point. We've had look above and fails. Bears are trying to flush it. We've had some look below and fails. So today the question is, if we take a look at the 1 hour, right? This level 780, right here, that was back on November 4th. Here, back on November 5th. Here, November 10th. Here, November 11th. So this level, the blue line, 780, that's the pivot point, 780, call it 780. It's been in battle area. Resistance, 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 resistance. Today, are we finally going to push above? We've been in between those two pivot points, 789 and what's the other one? 620? For quite some time, going back and forth. We flushed below, came back up, flushed below, came back up, flushed below, came back up. So it looks like a minor pullback with continuation to the upside, unless they're going to just call it game over on the entire. So we had this initial flush, right? And unless this is it for this bull move and coming back down. However, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches now on that 780 level. Potential finally today breaking out. Let's find out. That's where we're at today. All right, good morning. Good morning to everybody. It's good to be back. It's been a couple of days. Last night or yesterday morning, I couldn't stream. I stayed up late. I actually stayed for the, what's it called? The London session, and I was dead yesterday morning. So good to be back. Good to be back. All right, so we are in that ascending channel, both on the 1 minute and 5 minute. Are we going to start breaking down to the downside? 780 becoming resistance. That's the fifth time we've tried to stay above 800 or 780 area. So let's find out. Casino opens in 8 minutes. Good luck to everybody. All right, casino opens in 8 minutes. Which way will it go? Are we finally going to push above 780 or that 800 level to the upside? Or are we coming right back down? Thumper, you're at work. Oh, you set the trade at 4 a.m. this morning. Nice. So let's go back. 4 a.m. Oh, you caught pretty much the top of that short. Around 800. Where'd you catch it? 800, 815 area. Sunil, cha-ching in 7 minutes. Let's go. All right, that's what we're at. We're looking at that pivot point. What are we going to do on that pivot point? Are we going to finally push up? We're at the bottom of the channel. Is that what price action will do? Or continuation to the downside with another 780, 800 rejection today? Tell you what I don't want to do is guess. So this is the 1 hour. Look at the 780 level or 800 level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Going back to November 5th. We have tried to push above that 780, 800 level. Big wall, big wall. What are we going to do? Finally push up or come right back down? All right, we're bottom of this channel, both on the 1 minute and 5 minute. 5 minute, we're breaking out of that ascending channel. Thumper caught his short around here, and he's banking on a move to the downside. All right, casino opens in 4 minutes. Four minutes, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some water. Oh, sorry about that. Well, 1 minute. What I was saying is 800. That 800, 780, 800 level has been tested 5 times going back to November 5th. This pivot point right here. Every single time it's been flushed right back down. However, the flushes have been getting smaller and smaller. So, will the bulls finally push and stay above 800 today? All right, casino opens in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, casinos now open. Little pullback first. Rejection at 800 or 780 level again at that pivot point. Right back down. Thumper in the green. Coming to a 4-hour level right here. This is also VWAP. Are they going to flush VWAP now is the question. All right, coming down to that 200 SMA. Flushing. Peter Chan, good morning. Patience. All right, so we're coming to this level here. Are they finally going to bounce it here, or do we have a directional day to the downside? Ooh, they just broke structure. I'm not messing with that right now. 60 points to the downside. We're going to test yesterday's high. This area right here being tested, that needs to hold. And we got a gamma wall around 700. So I'm looking at that 700 level previous day high test. That needs to hold. Otherwise, we going down. All right, we're hitting the gamma wall, 700. Previous day high levels are nothing right now. Wow. Bumper, yep. The gap fill is all the way down to 665. That's why I'm leaving it in now. So yesterday's close is 665 at this point. It looks like they're going for the full gap fill. Bumper making some green today. I'm going to try along to the 9 EMA. Playing that previous day high bounce. However, if it starts picking steam to the downside, then I got to get out pretty quickly. Gap fill down to 665. All right, they're going down to 665 gap fill. Let's see. All right, I'm closing that for now. Looking like it wants more downside. Ooh, now it bounces. All right, I'm going to see what happens here at the 9 EMA. battle here. Looking like it wants more downside. I'm going to pick the break of that last wick. Let's see if they continue on down. Oh, nice. So I tried to play the wick, the break of this wick for further downside, but looks like they got me here. Let's see. They wicked that bottom. Nope. Nine EMA providing resistance. Global sell-off day. Let's go. All right, let's see if it can break this last wick. They wicked me on that one, but let's see if there is continuation to the downside, breaking this level here. But so far, the 9 EMA is providing resistance. Getting tighter, though. Let's see. Bring in ES on top. What's ES doing? Ooh, ES is bouncing already. So ES came to a bottom and bounced. All right, there's the break. Come on, continue on down. Continue on down. ES also coming down. If you can see, this white line is ES. So let's give it some breathing room and see if we can catch this short. I would be targeting this area right here. This magenta line is a 4-hour level. This pivot point, the blue line. So I'm going to give it some breathing room and let it do its thing. ES bouncing again here. Ugh. Ugly. All right, ES, let go. Nope. There we go. Come on, ES. Go down. There we go. So ES, this was the bottom of ES. ES is following NQ today. NQ already broke that bottom. As long as ES doesn't rip up, we're good. I'm targeting this 620, that pivot point for now. And then we'll figure out if there's continuation to the downside. Right in between my 4-hour level and the pivot point. Let's see if we can get it. ES has not hit the bottom of their session low yet. ES come into that NQ come into that pivot point, this 4-hour level, which is magenta level, and I got my TP right in between. Alexa, stop. Yes. All right. Looks like this is the bounce area, that pivot point. Might come back and test the 9 EMA, and let's see if there's continuation to the downside on this. There we go. ES going for its session low. So ES is following NQ today. ES has not hit its session low down here yet. ES below its session low now. No, come on. All right, I'm going to close it now for here, take some profit, and then we'll see what the next move is. So it came to this magenta line, that's the 4-hour level, and looks like that is holding. I didn't see strength for the push down. I also didn't see ES coming below their session low, so I was afraid of a bounce there. So the level held. That's a 4-hour level, that magenta level. You got a pivot point right here. So basically we did a pivot point to pivot point flush. Let's see if they come back up to that 9 EMA and further downside, and maybe hop on another short. Thumper, hit your daily pivot and first target, second target at R1. All right. It's flushing down. Ooh, I should have used that wick as the next one. Ooh, coming down hard. ES just flushed below its session low. So big rejection on NQ at 800. ES trying to bounce. ES also coming down hard. I could see a test of this pivot point, but it's a risky long where they come back and test the pivot point. But I don't know if I want to do that just yet. All right, next pivot point is down at 500. I guess they're coming down hard. Wow. Next 4-hour level is at 527, and you got a pivot point right below it, right? 500 right here. I'll short it again if they come up to 600. $590, $595. Sure, can I zoom out? So let's take a look at the 15 minute. So we got the pivot point down at 500. Yeah, that pivot point, 500, that's the potential bounce. That would be 2 4-hour levels that they just flushed. So that's what we're looking at on NQ. NQ potentially making a move down to the next pivot point. My next 4-hour level is 530 and a pivot point right below around 490, 500. All right, 15-minute opening range. That was a clean break. Now the question is, are they going to bounce it here or continue on up to the next level? ES is already below. Wow. So ES already broke its second low, but it is trying to bounce. ES is this white line right here, or gray line. Yesterday's low of day, yep. Previous day low is right down here at 470, 476. This white line, previous day low, 476.50. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. So potential test of that pivot point and come right back down. I'm going to try shorting here at the 9 EMA. Could run it up to the pivot point and I'll have a stop right above this 20 SMA. Otherwise, that's the bounce. ES coming on down. Let's see. All right, so I'm banking on rejection at the 9 EMA. 9 EMA continuing to provide resistance to the upside. As long as ES continues on down, then the short is good. And maybe we'll target my next 4-hour level. We got pivot point down here. ES breaking below that session low. Come on. There we go. There we go. And let's put a target right above my 4-hour level. I am going to trail. As long as that 9 EMA provides resistance, then I'm good for the short. Let's see. ES trying to bounce. I'm not liking ES bouncing. There we go. Come on down. ES needs to break their session low. ES is about to break their session low. Come on. Good morning. Good morning, Beryllium Jesse. All right, we need this flush. I need this flush right here. Flush below this wick. Let's go. Come on, flush it. Flush it. Flush it. Flush it. Alexa, stop. Yes, going downtown. Come on. Yes, struggling. Struggling on this low right here. Looks like that's the bounce area. Watch for the bounce, PR77. Yeah, looks like it did not come down to the pivot point. Oh well. This is already bouncing. Not good. ES going back down and Q going up. Needs to stay above that 20 SMA for the bounce, otherwise they could flush it right here. ES bouncing. Damn, I just can't get it right today. On bounce now. ES is already above this top, so ES is bouncing. NQ not bouncing yet. Struggling at that pivot point to bounce. Come on. Christopher feeling like he's in a saloon. Yes, pulling back here. Uh-oh. Come on. No bounce? Got trapped up there on that bounce. ES is not holding. All right, let's see if we can get this bounce. Oh boy, struggling to bounce there. ES coming back down again. Oh man. Going to school? All right. Have a good day. Bye. Master Trader, go NQ, push up. NQ struggling, man. ES is pushing. Come on. Here we go. Come on, push up. Master Trader out. Coop, 20 more points. Come on. Come on, NQ, you can do it. Here we go. Wow, just can't do it. Coop long, 580 to 670. Nice, sir. I'm making it easy, NQ, on this bounce. Ooh, ES just took a tumble. There we go. It's using the 9 EMA right now as support. Just can't. NQ can't bounce. Damn. You gotta be kidding me. All right, ES is crashing down. Wow. All right, got me again. You gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. All right, if it drops below this, I gotta close. ES is tumbling. ES is going downtown. You gotta be kidding me. ES bouncing now? Great. All right, let's see if they continue their move down. Got chopped up here in between. Anyone at Cobob? Anyone else having issues with Tradeify? I'm not. Actually, I don't have Tradeify open right now. Thanks, PR. I'll give you a call a little later, too. All right, let's see if they can flush this level. Come on. Otherwise, they're going to bounce it here. Corey, the scalper. No trading right now. Bad service, and Tradeify is having issues. All right, this level's holding for now. Are they going to flush it or bounce right back up? I've been chopped up in that area. Ugh. All right, looks like they are building the bounce here, but I've been a little impatient in getting caught up with the bad entries. Bad entries and bad exits, because I did have some nice green that I could have walked out in 2 trades and held a little longer than I should have. Dividend cake, they will bounce after the vote in the House. Keep it for afternoon session. Yeah, what is I know there's some speakers coming up on Financial Juice today, or 10:15, 10:30, 11 a.m. All right, NQ not flushing below this area. Looks like they are going to bounce this, and I'm going to have to cut this short pretty soon. Unless it picks up some steam to the downside. ES is starting to go down again. NQ not following though. Today I held 2 winning trades way too long. They were nicely in the green and held them to a loss. All right, if they do break below 580, there could be a move all the way down to the next pivot point, 500. But they just can't break below 580 right now. ES is trying. ES is now below their session low. Okay, ES is picking up some steam to the downside. Let's see if NQ follows. All right, ES below their session low right now. ES just broke below their last low right here. So let's see if NQ follows. Nope. Peter Chan break below 575. Let's take a look at what you're looking at. The 8:30 now, 8 a.m. to 8:30. NQ not following ES. ES is already below. Getting tight. And they're bouncing it. ES just bounced. Yeah. I can't win today. I can't win. Held some winning trades too long for a loss, and now See if they repeat the same flush they did. They came to the top of this channel and flushed it. They came to the top of this channel and starting to flush. However, if they break above the middle of this channel, I got to close. If they repeat this play, then they're going downtown. But they got to repeat it. In other words, they came to the top of the channel and flushed it here. See if they do that one more time. Let's go. Now, if they close above the middle of that channel, they're breaking out to the upside. Choppy. Ugly price action got me today. All right, ES is coming down. Let's see if NQ follows. ES bouncing. Man, it's choppy today. Not making it easy. NQ. Chopping. Peter Chan, it's staying below the 9 EMA. Well, let's see if we can get this break to the downside. Otherwise, if it closes above the middle of this descending channel, then I got to get out. But we'll see. We'll see if we get the break to the downside. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. It is using that 9 EMA for rejection there. Let's see if we can get the final move that we're looking for here to the downside. ES starting to move down. Will NQ follow? All right, ES is plunging now. Come on, NQ, follow already. Jeez. Peter Chan's looking for the break of 575 for his play. Here it goes. ES is downtown. Can NQ follow? Come on, break. Ooh, hey. Peter Chan just got your play right there. Choppy, man. Just doesn't want to give the nice clean break to the downside. All right, NQ hinting that break. ES is already downtown. Let's go. All right, there we go. Come on, keep pushing. Next 4-hour level I have is 527, and there's a pivot point right below at 488. Let's see how far we go. Pivot point is all the way down at, all right, just touched my 4-hour level right here. See if they can flush that. ES is still going downtown. Choppy just won't give a clean break to the downside. Jeez. All right, so now it's testing this area right here, that 570. Oh, come on. Don't. If they bounce this back up, I'm done. Can't make this up. All right, so they're testing the breakout level right here, that 570 area. Let's see if they continue on down, or now they're going to bounce it one more time. They're really going to bounce this all the way back up. You got to be kidding. Oh, not my day. Not my day. All right, so again, if they push above this, the middle of that descending channel, I got to close. Otherwise, they're just doing a wide gap to a wide range up to the downside. ES also bouncing. That's some wide swing right there. If they bring this back down, that's a wide swing. Otherwise, this is the bounce. If they push above this, then I gotta close. Just can't get it today. Jeez. Today was see profit, take profit day. Otherwise, it rips you right back up. All right, let's see if they bring it back down or now they have the true bounce of the day. Thumper, retail traders scrub action right now till institutionals come back. Yeah, that was some nasty play right there. All right, let's see if they truly bounce this now, and that would be game over for me today. Caught in some wild swings and holding longer than I should have. Today was not the day to hold. It was more of a see profit, take profit dip, unfortunately. See if they bounce from here or flush it right back down. It's a nasty range they're using to come on down. Which way will it go from here? Oh boy. All right, I think it's time for me to close this up. They got me. Three winning trades that I held longer than I should have, and all three became losers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, that's what I'm looking for, Thumper. I'm looking for the middle of this channel to hold for another wave down. They've done it 1, 2, and trapped longs here. If they do it again, it's just the nasty channel to the downside, but they do have to flush. I also have to look at my drawdown and at some point call it. But I am watching the chart, trying to play the chart, not the P&L. But today was, unfortunately, tried to play continuation and I got burned. When I don't play continuation, I leave money on the table. Today was not the day. Today was the day to see your profit and walk out. All right, let's see if they follow the pattern, right? They flush at the top of the channel, flush at the top of the channel, and that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Nasty descending channel, but they are playing it. Now the question is, are they going to flush it right back down and come on down even lower? Let's see. Trying to flush it. Thumper, that is a key, especially with prop firms. Get your base hit and run off the field. Yeah, I was in the green 3 times. Pretty big. But turned on me. Turned on me. I had I had multiple times to get out today. Just got caught in this bad all right, here we go. So it looks like they are playing that descending channel. Now the question is, are they going to flush below this or simply test it? Whatever they're going to do, they're not making it easy. Okay, here they come back down. Ugh. Peter Chan, the trend is down. They are taking their sweet time. Yep. Today was a lesson in, see, the problem is sometimes I tend to get out of my trades really early and then I'm like, hey, I'm leaving all this money on the table. And today was just not that day. 3 trades in a row, green, solid green, turned to red. Unbelievable. With the whiplash. All right, let's see if they can start pushing this down. The question is, are they going to test this 530 area or flush it? If 530 breaks, potential 500 next, but they're taking their sweet time. All right, here we go. Come on. Bob, I am mostly looking for 10 to 20 points per trade, not trying to make too much of these props each day. Yeah, that's usually what I do. And then I get frustrated because I leave all the money on the table. And today I was like, all right, well, let me go for some bigger points and got run right back up on 3 trades in a row. This time I'm going to hold it to 500. I'm going to take an exit. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do... Well, let's just wait. Let's figure out what it's going to do. So the question here is, are they going to test this or are they going to break it? If it's a test and a bounce, I'm in trouble. If it's a break, I'm good. So let's be patient. The day I'm patient, I lose. When I'm impatient, I win. Can't win. Cool, Bob. That's the way it goes. Nothing wrong with a $500 day. I agree. Unbelievable. All right, let's see if patience pays today. I'll play the patient card. So my stop is now going to be break even because that would be above this area. So probably around 594. That'll be my stop. They run it back up. I give up. So here's my stop. And it's coming back for my stop. Unfreaking believable. Thumper, no, I trade 150Ks. They're playing the channel. Let's see. We'll see if the channel holds. What is this doing here? Let's see if patience does play. Does pay. Oh. So they're coming back to the top of this channel. Again, any breakout above that, I got to get out. Or they just continue on down, playing that channel. Thumper. I agree. However, if I get stopped out on this one, I'm calling it a day. Peter Chan, patience equals more mental capital. Well, let's see on this one if patience pays. If they push it up again, then I gotta call it quits. If they're just playing that channel and bringing it right back down, then we'll see. I'll stay in the trade until they break that pattern. Looks like they're breaking it now. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. What's the 5-minute looking like? Ugh, look at that chop fest on the 5-minute. But again, this is a descending channel. Until they break it, then I'm out. The green EMA is the 9 EMA has been holding that move to the downside. It's just been a choppy channel to the downside for sure. I guess patience. We'll see. Going back to the 1-minute. They're coming up to the channel, bringing it down, up to the channel, bringing it down, up to the channel, bringing it down. Well, let's see if we finally get to play. Peter Chan, these rips ups are such BS. They are using it to trap longs. Yeah, that's why I'm holding. I'm looking for the break below 530 to potential 500 target. So why don't we do this? 505. And I'll give myself I'll take off one off down there. To pick up speed, then but this could take forever. This could go up and down, up and down. Look at that. Just up and down, up and down. You're not making it easy. Ugh. That 5-minute looks nasty. Peter Chan, take the $700 profit and enjoy the rest of the day. Forget this nonsense. I agree. Top of the channel. Can they bring it back down, or are they finally going to break out? Let me watch that 5-minute 9 EMA. So 5-minute, again, they're using same channel, using a 9 EMA as resistance to the upside. Let's see if we can get one more leg to the downside, and I'm going to have to call it. Otherwise, they might break to the upside now. All right, I'm going to use the bottom of this channel. Needs the 37. Yeah, it needs to break this this level right here. Where's the 5-minute 9 EMA? Looks like they may be breaking out now. All right. So as long as this 9 EMA holds as resistance, all right, here they come. Looks like it does want another leg to the downside. I'm going to put my first TP right there, right at the bottom of that channel. Ugh, come on. Taking forever. All right, here comes the break of that 4-hour level, that 530 area. And they give me 20 points on that break. Coop, ES in a channel. Yep, looks like ES and NQ in this nasty channel. To the downside, but slow. Oh, come on. Channel and tunnel. Oh man, I give up on this. Ugh. Patience. The day I hold, the day I lose. The day I don't hold, I leave money on the table. Julian, see you tonight, brother. Peter Chan, not worth the mental capital as long as you are green. I need one more flush. Give me one more flush to the downside. One more flush and I'll get out of this. To the downside, though. Don't rip me up here. Of course it's going to rip me up here. Vinny, testing wills today here on NQ. Yeah, man, it's testing. Vinny, it pulled my card today, size to MNQ. You were smart. I held 3 trades in a row long. Well, now it could be 4 trades in a row longer than I needed to, and all 3 walked out red after being in the green with this whiplash. This will be my last trade. I will respect the stop though. In other words, it gives me the play or I'll take the loss. Trade, travel, eat, pray, love. What is the lucid number of days to payout on the 25K? I believe it's the same as all of them, right? Isn't it? Look at the lucid. Lucid is a 1-day pass for all their evals. I don't know about this new 25K though. It should be the same though. All right, one more flush. Come on, NQ. You can do it. Ugh. Come on, flush it. Flush it. TP1 hit. I'm not writing that all the way up, guys. All right. A little patience play, a little back and forth. And I guess walked out in the green somehow. But I'm not playing that channel all the way back up again. That was long enough. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Today, one of those days, see profit, take profit. Just a patience day, man. If you hold on to this, I guess it'll go down to that pivot point. 500 is next, but you just got to be able to play that up and down. But it was a good learning lesson. I struggle with directional days to the downside. And today, once that initial long failed, you guys saw me play those shorts, but the problem was the channel was playing. In other words, you had rips down, rips up, rips down, rips up, rips down, rips up, rips down, rips up. And now, you know, if you're patient, it'll probably give the clean play that I was looking for will probably happen right at 500 and it'll flush it right down, but I don't have patience for that, man. I'll take my green. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see who's here. Coop, Cobop, Beryllium, Jesse, PR77, Peter Chan, as usual, brother. Yeah. So today was a good lesson on channels to the downside. I struggle with directional days to the downside, but although we took some drawdown, once I realized we were playing this channel, you got to hold it. You got to hold through the ups and downs, or, you know, close, short, close, short. I'll look at this price action today and figure out how to get better at these directional downs to the downside. But the fact that I came back into the green after some nasty red, got to have patience, I guess. All right, appreciate you all. Peter Chan, thank you. Beryllium Jesse, thank you. Thumper, thank you. And yeah, look at that. And it's gonna go right back up. So that's a descending channel for you, and they're playing it up and down. So it's not the clean play to the downside. But I'm curious if they're going to tap that pivot point. Pivot point's all the way down at 490. Yeah, you got to have patience to hold on. They bring it right back up, back down, back up, back down, right in that channel. But I'm good for now. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Today, interesting day. Held on a little longer on some of these trades. 3 trades in a row were about $700 to $1,000 each in the green and ended up being red trades. But that's channel trading, and it's identifying that channel earlier. I got to figure out how to identify the channel earlier. If I'm going to get ripped back up, either hold, don't change direction, right? This short was nice, which was the short right here. And then it got me where I tried to switch direction, trying to long it, and got flushed right back down right here. There we go. This long right here was in the green. In other words, if I'm going to long the bottom of a channel, you know you're only going for the top. Close here. I got flushed out right back to the bottom, pushed back up. So it's identifying these channels quicker so you don't get caught in these traps up and down. Once I figured it out, I was like, all right, I'll hold it. But channels can kill you if you don't respect them. But a little better on the directional days to the downside. Now, at least I'm shorting directional days to the downside. All right, guys. Have a good one. Appreciate you all. And I'll see you guys tonight for Asia or tomorrow for New York. Laters. PR77 telling me go away now. I agree. Time to get out of here. Got chopped up a little too much today. All right, guys. Appreciate you all. Have a good one.